Welcome back to AW Trading Cards. Today we are going to be looking at what we can get for $1.50 at our local Dollarama. These are our lovely cards from Dollarama again. This time we're opening up packages of Magic the Gathering cards. Yeah, I know some of them have come across that there hasn't been that good of quality in them, and that sense, this time we figured we'd give it another shot. This is where they come, and well, lo and behold, this one is already open. I didn't do it. It was already open like this, so let's get to it and start opening up what's inside. I have no idea what is in here. I'm sure there's probably lots of commons from the most recent sets, or the last X number of sets, because you get Battle for Zendikar right there. So let's see where we get. These seem to be... Hey, it's even a forest in here. Wow, we even got a Bognar and a Sweetworks Brawler. I don't know, common. Hey, there's an uncommon. Join Shields. And we got another common. Let's see what we got behind door number 1. Hey, it's an actual rare. So, for $1.50, you get 14 cards, and you get at least one rare out of it. It's not bad. Meteor Blast deals 4 damage to each of X targets. Interesting. Rave Soul. Actually, that comes in handy when you're playing a black deck that you just want to destroy creatures. And if they're playing a weenie creature deck, then that's pretty good. This Goblin Instigator is pretty good as well when you play Goblin decks. But yeah, so that Goblin Instigator will be a card that I'll be throwing into a deck in the near future. More than likely. Yeah, these seem to be all open. Kind of, sort of. I didn't do it. But at least there's rares in them. But I didn't pre-open these before I did this. So don't blame me if I come across it look like... If I come across like a $100 card, then yeah, you can yell at me. But I'm not expecting it. I've lost my focus here. Oh, there we go. Common. Creatures of type of your choice get 0+4 until end of turn. There's an uncommon. There's even white borders in here. A wooden sphere. Nope. And then we got cards flipped around again. Fiery Impulse. I think what we're going to do with some of this magic, I've created some decks as well that I think I'm going to make a video or two and see how they do here on YouTube, just to show off my creations or my thoughts of what I can do for what's out there modern wise. That's not bad. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, put +1/+1 counter on this guy. And he only costs 2 to bring out. That's not bad. Active Treason. I like using Active Treason and go along with Fling. It's a interesting combo. You steal his creature, throw it back at him, and then so basically you either throw it at him or you throw it at his creature that he may have 2 creatures out, thinking that he's safe. He's got 2 creatures to defend himself. It's not always the way. Blossom Dryad. And a worm. Okay. Well, that's 2 out of the 5 packs open so far. See, this one's not open, as you can see. But there's been 2 okay rares. I'd rather the common, the Goblin Instigator instead. But we'll see what comes of the next. So there's another white border in here as well, which is not bad. White border cards just mean that they're older, because they don't print white border cards anymore. Like, that's 8th edition from way back in the 90s. I believe 8th edition, it was printed back then. Okay, there's a Golem. It's an uncommon. Then we get a Woodland Stream. Common land, dual land. Flesh to Dust. Destroy target creature, can't be regenerated. If you could just get rid of creatures, like destroy a creature, destroy target land, put a +1/1 red goblin token creature in the battlefield. An expensive token. But I guess that's our rare here. Shuffle your library, then reveal the top card. If it's a non-land card, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. Interesting. Midnight Scavengers, Rumble Slinger, Lazo Tep. He's got the Amass. Yeah, I don't like that. Playing the video game version, playing with Amass is not too bad, but playing decks and things along those lines, I don't care for it too much. When it enters a battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. 4 or 5. It's an expensive 4 or 5 lose life card, but for $1.50 for 15 magic cards, you pay. Usually, you go to the store nowadays and pay upwards of what, $5 for same amount of cards. And if you're just starting out and want cheap cards, these aren't too bad. You get all different formats. You get all different types of cards. Like even that's a 4th edition Drug Skeleton. That's not too bad. It's a pretty old card. You get a negate. So if you're playing, I guess, not standard, but if you're playing modern, most of these cards will come in handy just as a deck filler if you're just starting out. I wouldn't go after these for a lot of money because, well, there's a haste card. It's not a bad rare. Not really expensive or anything along those lines, but hey. Supply line cranes. When supply line cranes enter the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Create a new creature. That would be good if you had a lot of land produced in your game and that sort of thing. Or if you can bring the sorcery back on a regular basis. You can find ways to cast it from your graveyard. Pouncing Lynx. It has first strike. Okay. So that's 4 out of 5. I wouldn't say that we've gotten a lot of anything out of these. Except we got... It's... All in all, I'd say it's a good mix. If you look at it, you get your token white card, which is here. Wooden Sphere again. What? From 7th edition this time. Then you get the odd land, which is not too bad. You don't get land on a regular basis in these cards. You get older cards like this one here. I believe it's... I was going to say Stronghold, but it's not Stronghold. I can't remember. Stronghold is the door. There's a Death Touch creature, but it's 2/2. It's an expensive creature to bring out. That's the only problem nowadays. Battletide Alchemist. Whenever a source would deal damage to a player, you may prevent X of that damage, where X is the number of clerics you control. Interesting. This is one of the ones that flip over. Oops, he ran away. Guess he didn't want to play today. Village Messenger. At the beginning of your upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform it. Okay. Nest Robber, 2/1 haste creature, cost 2 to bring out. Looks like we have another, a couple of dual land cards in here. Rugged Highlands, ×2. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, there was actually 16 cards in this set. Probably because we had a double here. So sometimes you actually get more than the 15 cards it says on the outside of the pack. But out of all this, yeah, I got a few rares I wouldn't use, but if you play old school, that's a good card to have. It's only because of the picture on it, but the other white border cards you can't use in old school at this stage of the game. But at least the Drug Skeletons are good, and this Goblin Instigator. I like playing this one. There's another one out there as well that produces, I think, 2 or 3 goblins on top of the one goblin that's there. But as you can see, There's not much to it, but yeah, as it stands right now, that is what you get when you pay $1.50 per. It says here, okay, as the breakdown, it includes one rare card for sure, and each pack, lo and behold, it was true to its name. It said it included one rare, and lo and behold, it included one rare, but no foils, no nothing, no extra special cards, no extra high end things. But for $1.50, and if you're just starting out for $1.50, you can get 15 cards. You can start building decks. Uh, pretty easy in that sense. On a couple of videos in the near future, I'm going to be going forth. I won't have the land in the decks, but I will have the 40 cards of what I'm thinking of building or using as decks, and we'll show off some of the combos inside the decks if there are any. Anyways, we'll catch you on the next video. If you like this video, please feel free. I don't know how to speak tonight anymore, so maybe I should just hang up and say subscribe if you like, and we'll catch you later. Bye.